fire sign of Aries. My name is Kim, and I'll do your reading for the weekly. This will be February 20th through the 26th. Tarot and Oracle spread. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, your subscribes. If you haven't subscribed, hit that button and you'll be notified of future readings to come. So, Aries, we're going to start off, like I said, with the Oracle cards, and then the Tarot, past to present to future. This is the archetype deck that we're going to start off with first, getting a couple of these. So let's bring in Divine White Light to surround us as we do your reading, to surround Aries as they watch their reading, calling in Aries angels, spirit guides, higher self, and higher power. Give us messages that are for their greater good only. And like I said, this is the archetype deck. So let's give it a little shuffle and then get started. See what is in store for Aries. What energies are they going to run into for the 20th through the 26th of February? What do they need to know or be prepared about? All right. The general theme comes from these archetype cards. So, we have the storm. And then Anima Mundi. Ooh. Those are some big cards, and I'm thinking this is insinuating something around you, because the storm, you know, obviously that's an external factor. There's really, the storm, there's not much to it that you can control. So being in the storm, being in the midst of a storm, you need to find the eye of it and have the bravery to sit right there in the middle of it and find your peace, even through a hard time. The Anima Mundi is about the world's soul, so Gaia. And if you look at this literally, it looks like the world is going to have this storm, through change, through evolution, through going through a shift, and you might be part of that. You might be part of it on a micro level, or you might just be, like I said, sitting in the middle, in the eye of the storm, quietly riding it out. So it's not really the Tower card. It's not being as personal as the Tower card would mean. I think this is more on, like I said, a global level, definitely. And we have the Mother card on the bottom. This could be an Empress energy. All right, let's get some spellcasting cards, and we will see if we can get some further information. On the left side, we'll put one for the storm. Right side, one for Anima Mundi. This is all things is Anima Mundi. It can be a very overwhelming card, knowing that you are part of this everything. But it can be overwhelming at times, especially when there's storms brewing. All right, so Aries, let's find out some more information for you. Let's shuffle two cards, please. One for the storm and one for Anima Mundi. So the storm and Anima Mundi, happiness. Okay, so something's ushering in happiness, and it may come after the storm, or it may be through this storm we find happiness. It scatters the seeds in the storm so that things that once were together are now apart, but maybe growing better on their own. There's travel, so travel might be in your plans, or something you need to look forward to, or travel might be something that you're having to do. So there may be a reuniting of something, and then there might be something that you literally have to do. It may be about traveling the world, since we have Anima Mundi. The happiness card, that's exactly what that means, is that you're gonna find happiness. You will feel like you're in some energy that's very happy. So in the midst of this storm, you will find your calm spot, and you will find that area where you and your family can just hunker down and make it just fine. No problems. All right, Guardian Angel deck. Give us a card. Let us know why we have these coming up for Aries. Spirit, and thank you. Angel of past issues. Aquarius had this. I think that these are going to be solved. Maybe call on your angels to help you get through past issues. See, she's taking her memories and kind of flying them up in the air, meaning all of this stuff is going to be free to sort itself out. And it might help you to call on your spirit team to help you get through this, and really beat these past issues, not letting them consume you, but instead fixing them. And through these little storms that you end up going through, you find happiness eventually. Find happiness and that love of the feeling of love from the world soul position. So it's a big love, big amount of love. All right, and the angel of challenges on the bottom. So yeah, you might be going through some crap, some stuff that you're having to fix, and though it might not be fun, I think that we can take the worry out of the situation with the angels and spirit guides helping you along your way, and positive thinking. So this is the Urban Tarot. We're going to do left side past, leading through present, and then future being the very far right side. Where the cards lie on your timeline is up to you for the cards in between these sides of left and right. So let's go. This is based on like the Thoth deck, new to me, and it's also based on the Rider-Waite. It's made by Robin Scott. It's a really good deck. It's been out before, but I like it. Sometimes there's different meanings on the cards, and I believe the kings are represented by the princes. All right, so let's begin for Aries, please. Give us messages for Aries. All right, well, this is good. This is looking good. Starting off with gain with 9 of Pentacles. So in the past energy, we had a need or an ability to be really independent, not having to depend on anybody else, like no codependency. Of course, you could be in a relationship, but this is still having all of your things in your order, in your not having to make any decisions based on something that you just don't have, and giving away your power. This is taking your power. Financial windfalls too. Then comes either past to present, or maybe still past, the 10 of Wands. It has it represented by a guy going, looks like he's going to a really rough prison. But this is about, in the past, having some oppression. So being cast down, overly worried, overly burdened, having to go through something that's really challenging and hard. And that might be some of your past issues. You know, we all make mistakes. We all, the varying degree, you know, to me, it doesn't really matter. It's still a mistake is a mistake. And that's what we really come here to do, is experience. And if a mistake happens to be something we experience, then so be it. We have a really good opportunity then to learn and grow from it. And not only that, but being able to relate to others going through different situations that might be somewhat similar, and helping out. All right, the Sun. Yeah, so this is a transition from going after some kind of gain, a financial windfall, then going through some kind of heavily burdened, overly burdened feeling, and then the Sun coming out. The divine saying, we are here to help you now. So we are here to help you, and like a child, this energy is innocent and divine and playful, and it's here to energize you for your next steps. I would even look at that as your spirit team, really. Then we have Prince of Swords. So this is the King of Swords. Maybe representing like our authoritarian systems, cooperation with them, working with them. The Prince or King of Swords, sorry, is represented by the words the hacker, which signifies that you have done and made the most out of your intellect and using it to either, well, the hacker can benefit you or it can get you into some trouble. So it just kind of depends on what it applies to in your life. This might be you. This might be energy around you. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Then we have the worry. We may be worried about some kind of decision or something that has to do with the King of Swords. Now, this might be a worry over your health, over a situation that has to do with somebody else's health or your health, because that's what's represented on the card. It can also be worry about a temporary financial setback or feeling like you were kind of left out in the cold, abandoned. All right, then now we really come into our power because we have Two of Wands. That's taking the energy from the Ace of Wands and making it your driving force to have focus on what you really want. And, you know, I mean, we see almost like the Chariot here with those two guys on the side of the horse. It's just they're going after what they want, and they're even memorialized because they are able to do and get through this challenge, this big challenge. Then at our final spot, which is the future, we have the High Priestess, maybe Pisces energy here, but this is that going from feeling kind of confused, burdened, maybe wrapped up in what we've been through, to reflecting back on what we've been through and seeing how things all led to our greater good, even the mistakes. And the High Priestess isn't about action. It isn't about taking action. It is about sitting in your own power and reminiscing, thinking about all the things you've been through, all the things you might go through, what you're presently going through, and having this almost psychic ability to just know. It's your gut feeling. Your intuition is going to be really high. All right, so let's get you some tea leaves, Aries, and we'll wrap this up. This is an extremely good card, the High Priestess, for your future. I don't know. This, like I said, the Five of Pentacles in this deck is indicating some kind of health worry, health scare. So, recognition, reward for merit with basket. Fine, you need to seek out information that will help you. Maybe with this King of Swords, because that kind of energy will help you find out information and clarity for your situation. Apple, temptation will test you. I did see the devil at the bottom of your deck for this, which is Capricorn, or temptations, right? Being attached to certain things, feeling like you're chained down. Feather, someone you know is undependable and insincere. This might have to do with that. Or I look at feathers as seeing your angels' presence, knowing that your angels are there for you. Younger woman, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. Or gavel, involvement with the law. Pale, time to get out of a situation. And older woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. All right, guys, and that's what I've got for you, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me. Join me for your next tarot reading. Sending you all much love and light. Bye.